and an opportunity for these guys to get loose, find the range. We're almost at game time, folks. It's Thursday afternoon, and we've got basketball on the agenda. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside. Now let's check out the starters for the Detroit Pistons. Harris and Duren together in the middle. Cade Cunningham out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Thompson in at the three, the small forward. And for Cleveland, Mobley and Allen patrol the paint for him. Donovan Mitchell out there with James Harden. And it's Wade in at the small forward. A lot of the talk coming in focused on the backcourts, Richard. Both teams have outstanding guard play.
And that means we should see some creative offense. I love skill play at any position, but it's often the guards that will leave you speechless.
Duren, the pass to Harris. Cunningham finds Harris. Now here's Duren. Clock at 6. Thompson outside. Detroit moving the ball around. And there's Cunningham outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Well, you need a real big-time star to win in this league. And Grant, the Pistons have that in Cade Cunningham.
Oh, my, B.A. It took until year 4 for him to really break through. Already a player who can impact the game in so many ways, but when his numbers go up across the board, that's doing something special.
Three-pointer, Harden. Thompson pulls it in. 1:02 left in the first quarter. Pass to Cunningham. Back to Duren. Harris on the wing. To the middle. And so the ball out of bounds. Duren touched it last. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Merrill's checked in. 50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Three-pointer, Harden knocks it down from distance.
We know this about Harden. He's got every trick in that bag.
Cunningham passes to Duren. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Pass to Harris. Back to Duren. Outside Robinson. Over to the wing. Cunningham on the wing. Three-pointer. Cavaliers with a rebound. Harden from outside. Can't get it to drop. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Cavaliers on top, up 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at the Cavs' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
Sam Merrill out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Max Strus. Then it's Jared Allen. And it's Tyson in at the 4 spot. That's the group for Cleveland getting going in the second. Pass to Holland. To the inside. Here's Stewart. Can't cash in the 10-footer. The Cavaliers lead by 3. And last season, the Cavs were pretty healthy through the regular season, but that luck deserted them in the playoffs, Richard.
And I think that and that they didn't have a lot of competition in their first-round matchup did not set them up to succeed.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Cavaliers trying to make the most of their championship window. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, quote, "What I've learned is that this isn't forever. We're not invincible. You have to appreciate this because it doesn't come around too often. Not every locker room is like this." Back to you.
Connected and driven. Allie, we appreciate the report. Now here's Schroeder. Tightly guarded. Allen, the pass to Merrill. And that's a foul. Called on Kevin Huerter. That's his first foul of the game. A different look for Cleveland. Wade, he's checked in for Tyson. And it's James Harden in for Schroeder. Detroit also making some changes. Thompson, he's checked in for LeVert. Robinson comes in for Huerter. And Cunningham subbed in for Jenkins. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Cunningham. Shot is good, off the back rim and in. Cunningham's gotten his second bucket.
And getting up close and personal, Cunningham knows he can get his shot to go inside.
Harden got it. 2 for 5 now.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Here's Cunningham. Oh, what a move by Cunningham inside.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Harden, deep three-point land. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Cavaliers on top, up by 1. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Nice game, great performance by Cade Cunningham.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Well, when you think about how the game has evolved in recent years, RJ, the role of the big man might have changed the most.
Who knew threes and assists would become a key stat for 7-footers? But I will say, size helps. You cannot teach tall.
Setting the floor for the Pistons. Thompson and Harris make up the forwards. Duncan Robinson is out there with Cade Cunningham. And it's Duren in at the 5 spot.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Cleveland shooting their first free throw this game. Pistons trail by 4. Over to the left wing. Duren, the pass to Cunningham. And it's Cade with the finish inside.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Harris passes to Cunningham for the tie. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now.
Yeah, can you say total package? Cunningham, the prototype guard these days.
There was so much excitement around the Cavs team last season, Richard. It ended up in disappointment.
Yeah, they cruised through the first round of the playoffs, but sometimes it's better to be challenged in the first round. It sets you up as you move forward.
Now here's Cunningham. 11 points in the game. Fires the 3. Mobley grabs the board.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
From deep, Mitchell. Mitchell, bullseye from distance.
When you shoot hundreds of these shots in gyms by yourself, it will make you automatic just like Mitchell.
Cunningham against Harden. Harris passes to Robinson. Here's Cunningham. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make in 9 tries so far.
I mean, he does everything on the floor. Cunningham always with max effort.
And Harden's got the ball here for Cleveland. Cleveland shooting their 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here. That's good from Harden.
Let me say this. If you need it, he's got it. Harden does everything you want out of an offensive weapon. And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Out to Thompson. And here's Cunningham. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right.
The previous play.
And there's really plenty of time remaining in this game, so you want to make sure the right call was made.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've gotten enough looks at it. The basket will not count. The quarter ended before he got it off.
That was a great idea to give it a second glance. The replay system is available, so you've got to utilize it.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. Cleveland on top, up by 2. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the 4th quarter of basketball coming up next. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Twin Towers, Mobley and Allen, the combo inside. James Harden out there with Mitchell. And it's Wade in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Cunningham. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
And no lack in concentration. Cunningham going to work.
Harden against Cunningham. Here's Wade. Ooh, he leaves no question.
And I understand we're seeing some potent offense, but you have to put up more of a fight defensively.
Shoot, this defense is giving me hope. The way I look, I can sign a 10-day and put up a few buckets on this squad.
Harden with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading. And there's the call on Jalen Duren. That's his first foul. Mitchell! Right in the heart of it. Mitchell!
One thing you can count on with Mitchell, he will just keep attacking.
Cunningham. Oh, no good on the layup.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Mitchell, no problem from 14.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
JB Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. He absolutely held nothing back. He said, quote, "We know who we are. Let's be that." The plan is to play their game and let the chips fall where they may. Guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
That's exactly what this team needs right now, completing the N1.
And Harden's got the ball here for Cleveland. It's a 3-point game. Shot's no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
It's in!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Robinson with a steal. Here's Duren. Driving to the basket. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
What an injection of energy from Duren. Working hard to find points for his team.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
If they've got a surefire, quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
Now Harden. Allen with a screen on Cunningham. Here's Allen. Oh, money!
Big Jared Allen outshining the bright lights.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Obviously, not a lot of time to work with. What do you guys think we're going to see?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
If they've got a surefire quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. All right, what are the considerations at this late juncture?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
If they've got a surefire quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. That's off as well, so he misses both. Oh, it goes! He got it in time!
Unbelievable shot. I have no idea how he gets that to fall.
And so it's the Cavaliers who come out on top. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce, who is now with our player of the game.
James, when a game gets close down the stretch like this one did, talk about the mentality this team has to have.
Time to lock in, time to lock in and get stops when we need to. Always got trust in our guys and to make the big plays, make the big shots, and we move on.
The trust paid off. Thanks, James.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that about wraps it up. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time.